So it looks like Kyle Richards might be out for season 13 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And Bethenny Frankel has some words for Erika Jayne and the things that she mentioned in regards to her late fiance, Dennis Shields. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So there's a story going around about Kyle Richards not returning for season 13 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And look, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Look. But don't get too excited. Kyle does this almost every single year. It's like she wants people to get riled up and be like, no, we need you, Kyle, to keep us grounded. No, everyone is saying with Ken, goodbye, Kyle. Like, literally, can you really just leave? I'll be honest, and I've said this during my recaps, I liked Kyle Richards, up until last season. Last season, I got really turned off by her. And it wasn't because of the Erika stuff or anything like that. It really was just because of her behavior. It was just like, Kyle, you are just so obnoxious at this point. All of that being said, in a new interview, as you know, the NBC Universal upfronts were here this week here in New York City, and there were quite a few housewives here in the city. So I had to keep on the low. Kyle, first of all, was shaded by Karen Huger because she was mad. Karen Huger was mad the fact that she was cut out of a photo. Kyle later was like, oh no, I just reposted another photo. I posted the full photo in our Instagram story. You don't want to come for Karen Huger. I believe Kyle. I don't think Kyle is intentionally vicious, allegedly. I'll ask Kathy Hilton. Speaking of Kathy Hilton, I know a lot of people are wondering, where is their relationship currently? So in speaking to Page 6 during the upfronts, Kyle does open up about their relationship and how they recently started speaking. So as you know, on Watch What Happens Live, she confirmed that they had a rough patch, but they weren't currently speaking. She says, I feel like my sisters and I, we have arguments, we make up. We're blood. I don't know if everyone is like that. The fact that we're on television complicates things. You notice how she said we're blood? I feel like that was a dig at Garcelle, because as you know, when Garcelle was on Watch What Happens Live, she was asked the question, who do you think is closer, you or Kyle, to Kathy right now? And she says, right now, I think I am. Kyle did not like that. So I feel like her saying that we're blood is a dig at Garcelle, and I'm sure Garcelle's like, whatever, I was just answering the question. I know a lot of people have been asking, when are we going to get Kathy Hilton? As you know, Kathy Hilton, there were rumors that Kathy Hilton was holding out for money, and that's why we didn't see her filming with the other ladies. Well, she did eventually start filming. We probably won't see her for a few more episodes. But in regards to Kyle Richards and if she's returning for season 13, Kyle says this. She's so unbearable. She says, I always say, I don't know. And each season I think, well, maybe I can do one more. And sometimes I'm just like, how can I keep going? How can I keep doing this? Especially when I get really upset. Like this last season when we ended. She continues, I was like, there's absolutely no way. I'm done. I'm finished. I want to live my life in peace. I can't take this. According to Page 6, he says, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills OG added that she takes the process day by day and hasn't made any major decisions yet. She's probably trying to renegotiate her contract so she can continue to sit next to Andy at every damn reunion, despite not having any sort of storyline or major part to the season. But moving on, as you know, Erika Jayne was a guest on Watch What Happens Live this week, and she had some interesting words for Bethenny Frankel, and she addressed, when asked by Andy Cohen's shady ass, when asked by Andy Cohen, what did she think of what Bethenny had said in regards to Tom borrowing money from Dennis Shields and others. And I'll just play the clip.
We talked about this a little bit at the reunion when, it came up that Bethenny had told me some information, and she had said, I heard Tom actually owes people money and all this stuff. Did you ever hear anything like that? Because in my mind, I just dismissed it with the rest because I was like, well, again, he's this guy.
Here's the other thing, too. In the business that Tom was doing, which was contingent fee, it's not unusual to borrow. So while that may be true, there were also loans that were really paid off. So I don't know where Bethenny's coming from. And, you know, her guy's dead and my guy's in a home. So whatever.
Right.
But at the same time, that's kind of the way the business goes.
So for someone who claims she knows nothing about the law firm, she's not a partner, or she knows a lot about borrowing and what the law firm does.
Where is it?
This is why you have to pay attention to these little details. I feel like Andy Cohen is very two-faced, because he's one way when he's with Bethenny and he's another way when he's with Erika Jayne. He felt like Bethenny threw him under the bus, so he wanted to throw Bethenny under the bus. Look, Bethenny responds to this, and she was truly disgusted with the way that she addressed Dennis Shields and his family by saying her guy's dead and mine's, you know, incapacitated right now. So Bethenny wrote a tweet and says, the episode of the episode tonight of Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, because she was on Watch What Happens Live last night, was taped, so I don't address the comment you and Dennis's children are hurt, offended, and disgusted by. I appreciate your loyalty, heart, and compassion. I'm not sure how I understand the tweet, but basically what I can get from this tweet is that Dennis's family is not happy with how crass she was in regards to, oh, your guy's dead. Okay, we know that. We didn't need you to point that out. But what stood out to me is how much Erika knows how the law firm works. And her, oh, I'm just the doting wife, I didn't know anything. It's just, you slowly but surely, even though no one really believes you at this point. Well, the handful of people that believe you. She just proved in that moment that she knew a lot more. And Andy Cohen, you are just I have no words, because I'm just looking at you like you want to be like, oh, I just assumed it was like everybody else. No, you want to keep Erika on the show. You don't want to add to the evidence. Also, the attorneys, Jay Edelson is still waiting for more footage from Bravo and the production company. So he's trying to cover himself as well. I feel as if everybody over at Bravo and the production company are now sort of like, we got to sort of protect ourselves. We got to protect ourselves along with Erika. And by protecting ourselves, we got to protect Erika in a way. That's the way it's coming across. Because you saying what you said in that moment, Andy, I was just like, oh, you just thought it was like everyone else? Oh, he's just borrowing money from everyone else? That's not normal. That's not normal. And what Bethenny pointed out several months ago was the fact, and which has been proven, is that Tom Girardi was basically living off of fumes. He had no money and he was borrowing and borrowing and borrowing, and people kept on giving him money. So all of them, it's not just Erika that we're all looking at. We're looking at these creditors. We're looking at the California bar, and we're looking at Erika. And Erika, you just proved to us that you know a lot more than you swear you do. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on, first of all, Kyle not returning. Let's take a poll. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a poll in my community tab. Would you want Kyle to return for season 13? And what are your thoughts on how Erika addressed Dennis Shields? Well, your guy's dead and mine is blah, 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 blah. Let's continue the conversation below. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.